What's up guys, my name is TcNo, here for Troubleshoot, and this is the continuation to yesterday's video, which was showing you the Steam Idle Master, allowing you to idle your games and collect all of your available cards. Of course, if you're collecting cards and making yourself badges, you know how awful it is to click craft badge, wait 5 seconds, click it again, and do that another 1,000 times to get your account to level up. That's a ton of effort, and a plugin that I made that's open source, completely public, you can add to Chrome or Firefox, that'll save you a ton of time there. What exactly is it? Well, it's my TcNo Steam Card Assistant. I've done a couple of videos on this in the past, since 3 years ago when I made this project, but of course, as time goes by, it gets updates, and recently it got a rather cool one. So if I open it up, you can see it's on the Chrome and Firefox stores, and these will be linked down below. Simply just click Add to Chrome or Add to Firefox if you're using Firefox, and you should see a nice little icon in the top right. If I click it, you'll see a little pop-up talking about me, links to my socials, and that's basically it. What exactly does it change? Well, absolutely nothing, other than adding a couple of buttons to the Steam pages and forces them to be HTTPS, making sure you're nice and secure. So heading across to my badges page, you can see things look a little bit different. Over here, we have a craft one of each button. Upon clicking this, it'll instantly craft one of every single available badge that we can craft. The ones that we can craft that we have all of the cards for have a multiple button, which we can click, type in a number between 1 and 5, hit OK, and it'll automatically craft all of those badges for us, leaving us with our items in our Steam inventory, instead of having to click on it, click craft badge, craft badge, refresh, etc, etc. Then on the actual badge page itself, we can click a button that'll instantly craft as many badges as we have. This one over here only has one of each card, so I can only multi-craft one badge. But heading back to the badges page, I'll simply go ahead and buy a bunch of cards so we can level up a different badge. I'll take this one over here for example, if it's cheap enough. So opening up the page, I'll click the buy remaining cards on the market button, which will take us to this page over here. Upon getting here, I can see if it's worth the investment, and for me this isn't. So I found one over here, Planet of the Eyes. This is one that I can craft for a reasonably good price. So I'll click buy remaining cards on the market, and you can see to buy 5 of each, it'd cost me 16 Rand 50. But because I already have 3 of these, I'm only going to buy 5 of these ones over here, and then 4 of the ones that I already have, as then I can craft a perfect 5 badges without having any cards left over. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll set a maximum price of 1 to all of these, though of course this one here is already 1. I'll simply click round up all, and it'll round up all of the prices to the closest whole. But of course, this one was a bit more expensive, so I'll enter 2 instead. Then I'll buy 5 of these 3, and 4 of these ones over here. After I'm happy with everything, I can simply click place order, and we'll try and instant buy as many of these as we can with the maximum price as defined here. This is of course built into Steam, this isn't my program. All that my extension does is it adds these 2 buttons up here, one to round up the price on the right hand side to make sure that if items are suddenly sold as we're trying to buy them, it won't give us this error over here. And buy 5 of each will instantaneously buy 5 of each for whatever price we have here. Though I'll go ahead and show you this on a different badge in a moment. Anyways, once we've gone through this, I can head back to the badge page, Control F5 to refresh, and there we have it. 6 cards, all with 5 each. I'll click craft 5 badges, and as you can see, it'll show the little animation and refresh in a second, though once it has, you can see we have a level 5 badge, and we've immediately leveled us up to the max. So closing out of that, let's scroll down and find one that we haven't even started. So this badge over here isn't too pricey. If I go ahead and buy the remaining cards on the market, you can see that it's not really too bad. 2 Rand 65 per badge isn't too bad. What I'm going to do is simply buy 5 of each by clicking this button up here. Instantaneously, you can see 5 over here, and the price is whatever the minimum price was. Of course, I probably should have rounded it up before we got to actually starting to buy them. But it seems like most of the buy orders are going to be filled at the maximum price here, which isn't too bad. This one over here seems like it may have a couple of issues. Opening up the page, you can see the minimum price is 36 cents. The maximum price I had was 35. But either way, heading back a page, refreshing, I think we need to go ahead and buy 4 more of these cards, which we do. So simply visiting the market to make sure I don't have any outstanding buy orders, I'll go ahead and buy 4 of these first cards over here. So buy, I'll say 4 for the maximum price of 1, agree, place order. Refreshing the badge page, upon doing that, you see that we have 5 of each. We can simply click craft 5 and it'll make us a level 5 badge. But instead of doing that again, let's head back to the badges page and find this game name. So over here is the game that we have 5 of each for. I'll simply just click multiple on the badge page, enter 5, OK, and immediately we'll craft 5 badges. The page will refresh, and we'll automatically have all of those 5 badges applied to our account. Heading back and refreshing the page, there we have a level 5 badge for this game. And then finally, the most exciting feature of all that I definitely don't see in any other plugin anywhere. So this button over here will craft one of every available badge, and upon clicking it, it'll craft us 27 badges, giving us 2,700 XP. So it'll craft all of these ones over here once. I'll simply click the button, it'll show us this little message in the bottom right, and eventually the page will refresh, and most of them should have been crafted. As you can see, we have a couple left. Refreshing again, we have 4 left to craft. Refreshing, it seems to be staying at about 4. So of course, if there's far too many on the page for Steam to handle, you may have to click it again. Upon doing that, you should really be done with everything, definitely after the second time you click it. And of course, because I've been crafting badges, I'll have a ton of these summer road trip Steam cards that were given to me because it's currently the Steam sale. As you can see on this page, I can craft a maximum of 3. So I'll simply just click the button. It might show us an error, but after refreshing the page, you can see that we've leveled up the badge 3 times. Awesome. So anyways, that's about it. That's my extension. If you'd like to give it a look, it'll be linked down in the description below. Anyways, my name's been TcNo here for Troubleshoot. Hopefully you found this video somewhat useful, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!